any of them, I would be glad to share the words about Harold's sermons. I have no problem doing that, my greatest joy. I am going to be brief, because if you're like me, when I opened my box of lunch, I thought it said I had a little chicken salad sandwich on top. Did anybody else have that? And then my nice friend Amanda said, Judy, that's your cookie. So if that's all the sweets you had, Winthrop friends, and they're all across the back, they have come to join us and will provide for you a reception following my words about Harold, and as your clerk would choose to dismiss you. So we'll raise the magic door and we'll share more than a tiny cookie. So hope you're ready for more sweets for the afternoon. But I digress. In 1973, Harold Salmons felt the call of God upon his life. And I believe he'll tell you it was in a revival meeting at Union Cross Friends meeting. And that is when his journey into the ministry began, 1973. From then until 1978, he did the required preparation for ministry. John Wesley College and the North Carolina Yearly Meeting recording process, and part of that preparation during his studies was to work with maybe what we might call a revitalization type ministry, or helping meetings between pastors. He spent time at Statesville Friends meeting and at Union Hill Friends meeting in Mount Airy. His preparation was completed, and in 1978, Harold began his first full-time pastorate at Oakland Friends meeting in Princeton, North Carolina. Was that part of the Contentment Quarter? Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then from there, I'll not give you all the dates, I'll just give you the locations. From there, Harold served Trinity Friends, Back Creek Friends, Harmony Grove Friends meeting, and Harold thought he was retiring from the pastorate part of ministry when he left Harmony Grove. But then he found out that the Lord was not finished with him yet. And after the untimely death of Ronnie Sessom's, Winthrop Friends meeting called Harold as interim pastor. And then he pastored with us for 23 and a half years. So, the moral of that story, don't call somebody as interim pastor unless. So, for 23 and a half years, and y'all talked about family and church being your family. I think Harold and Janet are our family, and I think Winthrop is their family. And in February of this year, he was pleased, Judy, finally some relief, and Harold was ready to give his pastorate, only willing to give his pastorate to George and Hartline, who came in February. Harold still speaks. I don't know whether his name's on the pulpit supply, but he's speaking a lot in our quarter, but he has retired from full-time ministry. So from the time Harold was called and when he left us, he served 50 years for North Carolina and FCNC. I would ask you to stand and give him your accolades. He'll be milling around so you can talk with him one-on-one. Clark.
Thank you, Judy. I just want to remind you that after the reception for Harold, we have workshops this afternoon. We'll start a little late. We'll start about 2:30. Jay Marshall will have a workshop in this room. There'll be a workshop on triennials in the book room, and the Comtech committee will have a workshop over in the old lodge. So you have 3 to pick from. Go to one, excuse me, go to one for an hour, and then switch and go to another. So you can go to 2 out of 3. And we'll see you back here about 4:30 because our Baltimore friends want to sing for us, and that'll be a treat. See you then. Thank you.